And what we're here to do today is to kick off the second annual Link Up grant that has been awarded to the Leon County Schools, to students like you who are going to enjoy, for the first time in history, the second time in history, because this is our second year, a uniform elementary school music curriculum, and we're very excited about it. My name is Sheila Costigan. I'm the director for the Foundation for Leon County Schools, and it's my pleasure to introduce some people today who have made this program possible. So what you're going to hear from are all of these men and women who volunteer their time, their treasures, and their talent to all of you to make sure that you get the resources you need to keep arts and music in our schools. So we're real proud today to say hello to the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra Board of Directors, to say hello to the Foundation for Leon County Schools Board of Directors, and to say hello to the men and women who make it all happen, our Leon County Schools leadership team. And so with us first, we'd like to introduce Beth Keating, who is with the Gunster Law Firm, and she is the chair-elect for the Foundation for Leon County Schools. Beth?
Good morning, everyone. As Sheila said, I'm the chair-elect of the Foundation for Leon County Schools. And on behalf of the board of the foundation, I want to thank you all for joining us today for this exciting announcement. I'd also like to express our appreciation to Superintendent Pons for his amazing support of Link Up. And to our partners in this venture, the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra, thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this great event. You know, it's creative partnerships like this that enable fabulous projects like Link Up, and we are really honored to be a part of this joint effort. For those of you that aren't familiar with the foundation, our mission is to support programs and to provide resources that wouldn't otherwise be funded by tax dollars for our public schools. We like to say we fund those programs that provide the wow factor for public education. Every year, through a competitive grant process, we provide funds directly to classrooms to support innovative curriculum that inspires learning. The Link Up program, which is going to impact elementary schools across the district, is one of the grants that we awarded this year. We are proud to be investing $10,000 in the program to purchase instruments and to support teacher training. Now, the foundation is unlike any other nonprofit educational foundation in the district because as a member of the Consortium of Florida Educational Foundations, we are eligible for matching grant funds from the legislature. That means that each year we are allocated a certain amount of dollars based on our student population. The catch is that we have to match those state allocated funds. This year, we've committed to raising $55,000 in matching funds so that we can return $110,000 back into the classroom. Now, we raise those matching funds through our annual fundraiser, the Soiree, which is held in October. Every dollar raised at that event goes right back into the classroom. This year, we've already awarded our 17 top grants that'll be funded this year. Unfortunately, that means that there were 40 otherwise worthy grants totaling $350,000 that are going to remain unfunded. Now, while we've made a significant investment that will enable further innovation in our classrooms, our teachers still need more resources to create innovative learning environments for our students. And that's where you come in. In celebration of our 30th anniversary, we're asking our community to join our fundraising efforts and support our 30 for 30 campaign. And we've made it easy. We're asking everyone to just donate $1 a day or $30 a month for 30 months to help us raise additional funds for amazing programs like Link Up. All you have to do is go to our website, click on the 30 for 30 campaign, and you can help us ensure that our teachers and students have the resources that they need to excel.
Thank you. Wow, that was a well-done request for people to take some action and help fund programs like these. Next, we'd like to hear from our Assistant Superintendent and also who sits on the Foundation Board of Directors, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Michelle Gale.
Good morning to everyone, and thank you so much for this opportunity to be here. Superintendent Jackie Pond sends his apologies for not being able to be here today. However, he wants you to know that this initiative is near and dear to his heart. It's a pleasure to talk about the outstanding partnership that we, the Foundation, the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra, and Leon County Schools that we have forged and will continue to move forward. When the Foundation and the Tallahassee Symphony came to the superintendent last year and asked for support to fund a pilot program for then our fourth grade Title I students, the obvious answer was yes. As Beth talked about, the wow factor, that's what they were going after, creating the wow factor, and the wow factor they did, not just for the students, but for the parents, the administrators, the teachers, everyone who had an opportunity to see the wonderful concert which was performed in the Ruby Diamond Music Hall last year. We knew Link Up would be that kind of program for our fourth graders, and they would go home and share this enthusiasm, not just during the concert, but far after the concert. So, when Link Up came back and they returned this year and they asked for their support and increased participation for all of our fourth grade students across the district, the obvious answer was yes. Our school district is absolutely committed to programs like those that go beyond the state's testing mandates, and we're excited about the concert that will be performed in May. But even more, we're excited about the experience that this will give to our students, to our schools, and to our community. It's going to be linked to higher student performance in every academic area. The research is there, and our students who participate in all of this, they bear out that research every single day. Leon County Schools has continued to fund music and arts program. Even when you look around the state, you see that those funding sources have been cut. But it's only through partnerships such as this with the Foundation for Leon County Schools and the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra. So thanks to the Foundation and the Tallahassee Symphony for collaborating with the school district to bring about this wonderful program. I look forward to the concert in May, and I know you'll be there as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. So we have so much wow factor going on, it's hard to keep up. But one of the biggest wow moment is the concert that you've heard people talk about, and that happens in May. This year we'll have two concerts. And one of the board members who attended last year's concert, Marjorie Turnbull, is here to say a few words about the experience she had.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody who is here today, and especially to the Leon County Schools and the Foundation for Leon County Schools. You said that the obvious answer was yes, but not everyone always recognizes that's the obvious answer. So much credit goes to the Leon County Public Schools for making this part of their curriculum. TSO's mission is to engage, enrich, and inspire people at every stage of life with great music. And Link Up is a vital part of accomplishing that mission, because it's our way of encouraging young people to become engaged and become involved in the music that impacts their lives. I, as Sheila said, had the privilege of attending the concert last May, and I just cannot say enough about how inspiring it was to see all of you there. Over 1,000 fourth graders filling Ruby Diamond Auditorium with your instruments, and hold your instruments up, your recorders, and not only showing how much you had learned through the year about orchestras and their instruments, the various instruments that make up an orchestra, but also ending up playing with the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra, which was on stage with our great maestro, Darko Buterock. So I am convinced that in that audience, and it may be one of you, there is a first violinist of a great orchestra in this country. There's a future conductor. There's a future music educator. And probably a lot of you that are like me, that just love and appreciate great music. In adopting Link Up, the TSO joins over 90 orchestras throughout this country and abroad to offer an innovative, interactive, highly participatory curriculum that engages students in musical learning and exploration. And we are so proud to form this partnership, not only with Leon County Schools and the Foundation for Leon County Schools, but Carnegie Hall. So it is be broader. We are reaching out beyond our boundaries. We are making deep strides at the Tallahassee Symphony Orchestra in reaching deeper into the community. We involve and engage over 15,000 people, including young people, in our various programs. We are steadfast in the belief that the future of classical music lies with the children, with you, and the Link Up program is an investment in this future. Thank you.
Beautiful, Marjorie. Wow. Seriously, if you attended that concert last year, all of us, all of the adults, and we were crying tears of joy to witness what we saw, especially you strings people out there who were playing right along with all the people who were playing the recorders. It was magical. And the person who makes this magic possible is our project director, because while it's great to get these grants and it's great to get free resources from Carnegie and it's great to have great board members on board to help us earn the dollars that it takes to fund this project, only one person made it all happen, and that is the person who went in and trained the teachers and helped you guys get the music resources that were necessary and the training that was essential for this to happen. So we'd like to bring Carol Ann Matthews, a former music teacher from Kate Sullivan and the Leon County Schools, and a professional musician herself, to come tell you a little bit more about the program. Carol Ann, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I don't deserve all those accolades because it took a village to do this. It wasn't just me. And I would like to thank, first of all, Mandy Stringer and Sheila Costigan for their shared vision of bringing Link Up all the way from Carnegie Hall in New York, you know where that is, right? To Tallahassee, Florida, and the Leon County Schools. And I'd also like to thank Superintendent Pons and Dr. Gale for approving financial backing and enthusiastically supporting this amazing program for this, the second year. Music is an important aspect for the overall development of the elementary school child, and research has proven this to be true. However, due to budget constraints, many schools lacking the resources for curriculum materials, instruments, and field trip experiences like the trip to Ruby Diamond, they need a program that will further students' knowledge of music and other academic disciplines. Thankfully, we have that program in Leon County Schools, and it's called Link Up. Link Up is an extensive music curriculum that is perfectly aligned to the fourth grade music standards and benchmarks in the following areas: critical thinking, skills and processes, historical connections, organizational structure, and innovation and technology. Our goal for 2015 was that 75% of all students participating in Link Up would show mastery in 20 of those Florida benchmarks. We are delighted and proud to announce that our Link Up schools surpassed that goal. Most Link Up schools had an average of 80% mastery based on pre and post surveys, formal and informal assessments throughout the months of the curriculum, and a year end of at the end of the year assessment. And all of you students that are here, give yourselves a big pat on the back, because those statistics were because of you and what you learned through Link Up. In addition to aligning with state music standards, Link Up also addresses Common Core capacities for college and career readiness, empowering students through learning activities in which they demonstrate independence, build strong content knowledge not only in music but in other disciplines, respond to the varying demands of audience, task, purpose, and discipline, comprehend as well as critique, value evidence, use technology and digital media strategically and capably, and come to understand other perspectives and cultures. The Link Up curriculum provides and encourages best practices among the participating teachers. Through a series of professional development sessions, teachers are able to explore the Link Up curriculum and freely discuss aspects of that curriculum, its impact on the students' learning, and how teachers can reflect and improve their teaching. The end result of the Link Up 2015 curriculum and concert was a huge success. To this day, any time that I explain Link Up to someone, the curriculum from when we started, it was a several months preparation until the culminating event at Ruby Diamond, I break out in chill bumps. I just can't help it, they just come. Because it is just such a wonderful opportunity for not only teachers, but for the students and for the community as well. Link Up was a huge success last year, and by offering Link Up this year to almost 2,400 fourth grade students across the district, Link Up will be even bigger and better this year.
Yay. Thank you, Carol Ann. Wow, okay, so you've had a lot of information today, and a lot of people are here who've made this magic happen. But it couldn't happen without complete support from our principals at these elementary schools, and without you guys. So with us in our audience, we have students from the Appalachian Tapestry Magnet School for the Arts who are here today, and with them is their principal and their strings coordinator, I think, Mr. Gills, right? And I'd like to ask Iris Wilson to come forward and just say just a few words about how triumphant she felt when her kids were able to perform at Ruby Diamond last year. And after Iris has finished speaking, we're going to close the media event. The kids will be available for a few comments. I'd like to thank again Mandy Stringer, who's my partner in crime as another education nonprofit, all the board members here who have come together to raise these dollars that are just so valuable. We couldn't do it without you. And so Iris, with your comments, we're going to let you shut this thing down.
Good morning, and thanks so much to all the partners and community people who have supported Link Up. As an arts magnet school, we know the value of the arts in elementary, and we know that funding is not always available. So this has allowed our students an opportunity to perform, to learn, and to grow. And that data, we just add to it. Our children have improved in their reading and math skills as a result of it, as well as master their music skills. So thank you, and we hope that people will continue to support this initiative for our children so that they can continue to represent us as one of the highest performing districts in the state. Thank you.
You guys want to tell me a little bit about what it was like to play with the symphony?
It was really good. I had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, awesome. And you?
It was the time of my life. It changed my whole entire life, and it just made me go, wow, I want to be up there.
That's awesome. That's something you'll remember forever, huh?
Yeah. And I think we're going to be up there this year. Yeah.
The experience was amazing. I loved it. All the people playing with us, with violinists, chorus, and recorder, and everyone in the audience was amazing.
Are you going to do it again this year, you think?
Yes, I really want to do it again this year. It was the best experience I've ever had. I know I will not forget that last year. I never forgot it, even over the summer.
I just want to play this forever.